Why am I thinking about Step Into the Grand Tour?
That's Brian's favorite song.
Because GT is fucking awful. But
I
GT
think we killed him.
but GT is at least better than Super.
Look at
I
that.
think he's dead.
A little bit. You dead, Brian?
Nope.
Did you hear that other remark I said? Or did you zone out for that one?
Now, this is another fun one.
And by that, you
I
mean
said,
awful.
why am I thinking about Step Into the Grand Tour? That's Brian's favorite song.
This one's one of
Step
my
Into the
favorites.
Grand Tour, Step Into the Grand Tour, Dragon Ball GT.
This one is one of the fucking worst.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Wait, you've gone 3 seconds into the fight and he's... What the fuck? His Berserk meter should be filled by now.
He has to
I feel like you have not seen a single video of people fighting these fights.
No, I swear.
Because most of the time this fight is, of course, for the most part of this fight is literally knock him up, go into final form, fire, dead.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I swear I remember people even when they were like,
Step Into the Grand Tour, Grand Tour.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point is to hit him
What?
before he can do that.
Your face. What's wrong with Step Into the Grand Tour?
Hey, have you ever
It's
heard?
about as bad as going fast makes me feel alive.
Hey, I have a weird fucking middle ground. Have you ever heard the Canadian GT opening? It's an original song, but it uses the background beat of the Japanese opening. But it's an original song.
Are you talking about the Vic Minaj song?
No,
No.
that's the American one.
Canada had their own opening. Vic didn't sing it. Canada just made something up.
Yeah.
Nobody told everybody, hey, we should have one fucking opening.
But that was back in the age where we couldn't just use the Japanese opening. Stupid American kids aren't going to understand this.
You know that
shit.
is working. Brian's right. That works. Stepping through the Grand Tour.
I need human shields.
Dragon Ball.
Come on, guys, distract him.
GT.
You guys do a bad job.
Didn't when you had Dish TV for like a while before they took it away, was this random ass channel that would run like uncensored anime for some reason?
I don't know. It had like weird anime that it played on loop forever.
Like what?
Fruits Basket,
Oh.
which is getting a redo in this next year.
E2? What are they? What do you mean? Are they like
They're probably following the manga.
Every time what are they redubbing it? Like.
That was fun.
That one's awful.
What was fun about that? You just glide around until he gets done, and
The
with a
weird-
temper tantrum.
Well, one again, the weird thing is, I swear I remember watching footage even when people were comboing and the meter was still filling.
You can stop him before it fills.
I swear I've watched footage. People will
You have to kind of juggle him to keep it from. Step into the Grand Tour.
Going fast makes me feel alive. My
What?
heart beats.
I'm gonna go
Oh.
do a quick save.
And
I
guess
thought
what?
There was a save plan.
And
there.
guess
No.
what now? In hyperdrive.
I don't understand. What's your thing with that song? I
I don't
can't
know.
tell.
Do you
Like,
think you
I
can
can't
win
tell, it's
and
like,
I lose?
do you legitimately like it, or is this ironic?
Just
like,
let destiny choose. I can't.
Well, he complains about it.
I can see you coming. I can feel the wind exploding. Be around.
I think he has a problem with the randomly serious song in Yu-Gi-Oh.
What is that? That serious?
Any opinions on the American?
I sung it as he sings it. That's the sad part about it.
Any opinions on the American opening for the Diamond and Pearl anime?
And then we get the random see the sunrise. Like we got a breakdown or something. I'm like, whoa.
Apparently that opening was an actual song that they licensed, so they might have to, like, they literally might have just cut like a chunk of it out, but once I'm trying to look it up, I can only find the 5Ds version, so I have no idea how credible that statement is.
Any opinion on the Gen 4 Pokemon English opening?
It's shit, but that's because basically every Pokemon opening was shit except for...
You know the one I'm talking about,
except
right?
for, oddly, the 3rd generation one.
Right?
Excuse me?
This boss is dumb.
Well then.
What?
They're just sitting there spamming thunder and he's not moving. And then they go into fire and sit there and spam fire and he's not moving. Brian showing me how people play the Syax fight.
He's dead.
Mine!
Like I literally texted Sean one day and I was like, why is fire the brokest magic in this game?
Barb?
What?
I hate this boss.
Yeah.
This boss is so dumb.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Part of what makes fire so broken is if you use fire combined with final form, as I brought up before, final form ignores revenge values for some fucking reason, so...
Oh no, I think magic has some weird property. Like that's the whole thing. Apparently magic has some weird property where it doesn't actually, it doesn't actually increase revenge values like it's supposed to. So that's why they can just fire. That's why they can fire him to death. Because he doesn't actually. This is his revenge value doesn't actually increase with the
Going with the fire casually did. You know. Have his help. I hate the book dimension.
Hey, it's just as boring in life as the book dimension would actually be. Good old second. That's what you need to start calling when those two work in hand. Second more.
It is second more. Actually, it's seconds more in these bosses. Because that's all you get. Seconds more.
Before you get returned to the slam jam.
Jam jam! Those two weren't there.
You're supposed to hit the circle that's like the
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I get that.
There's
but
no-
How are
there's-
you supposed to do it?
Very quickly.
You're just supposed
It's
to know.
so on a list of things that these bosses expect you to do, that are actually just completely ridiculous is that. Because yes, they want you to do that as fast as it pops
Like
up.
unless, like, there's gotta be a way.
No,
You
there's
just have
not.
to dash into the correct one.
You just have to know.
You just have to know. You just have to take a bet and be like, you have to be, ooh Lord, take yourself a bet and hope you get it right.
These two weren't here for jam jam. No, Orb is pretty good too.
That's not my favorite of that. When you talk to an Onyx in Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, it says Gem Jam. And when you talk to a Voltorb, it says no Orb.
There's just an Onyx in a building, and when you just talk to it, it's on speech bubble, it's jam jam. And then the Voltorb, no Orb! We need to get back to the Let's Go Eevee.
Yeah.
Since these two don't want to be a part of that.
No, they'll come.
You jokes.
I won't pass.
Don't want to watch me across and break it in multiplayer?
But it's so fun.
Where we get two?
You and I have a different definition of fun.
Gotta listen to
My
those
fun,
rules.
my fun normally means that, you know, there's at least a challenge. May not be, you know, fucking week's challenge,
You
but
know,
at
the
least
funny
it's
thing-
a challenge.
The funny thing is, I actually was seeing some people say if you play the Let's Go in single player, there are things that can actually catch you off guard. Like, Misty, because, you know, water type, you are of course going to think to use a grass type, and every grass type in Generation 1 that's worth the damage for poison. All of her Pokemon, no confusion.
Okay?
So,
So, guy beat the Elite Four on level 305.
okay, to be fair, everyone does that every generation. You can't hold this game specifically accountable for that because
No, I
want
can't.
someone.
I can't. I instead need to hold Pokemon accountable for that. And that Pokemon still does not know what it needs to do to be hard.
Yeah, you just saw that.
So
What the
what?
hell even was that?
Yes.
You know this.
Hey. So, arguing on why these bosses aren't that hard on critical mode, I swear they're easier. Because let me tell you, Zexion is still a pain in the fucking ass, but on critical mode, at least it takes fucking damage.
What?
Lexius takes as much damage from you as you do from him.
Wasn't that his gimmick to like begin with?
No, his
Gimmick is that
his
he
gimmick
powers up and he smacks you in the face
And
every
you're
time he goes.
and you're supposed to take his power up from him and then smack him in the face instead.
He goes Super Saiyan and you gotta beat him before he gets to Super Saiyan 3.
I don't,
Oh, you beat the Super Saiyan out of him and you go Super Saiyan.
I don't actually have to change like anything now. I'm gonna save real quick though.
So,
We might actually be able to do all of these in a single sitting.
here's my thing about that. That's just what I'm saying, is that, you know, I didn't like it when the game literally looked at me and put 3 trainers in front of me, and all 3 of them had 1 Pokemon apiece. And then, you know, because of my slight damage on a Pokemon that I switched out to, I noticed that in between the second and the third, it full healed me. I don't know what anybody at Game Freak thinks is hard, but we apparently don't see eye to eye on that one.
I don't know who they're making.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us, Roxas.
Now I gotta shoot you.
They're like. This. Oh, actually, he'll do this. The funny thing is, this
I wonder
fight.
if Donald's Limit Break still does good damage to him.
That was the thing I was going to cover because of the way that he mostly fights and attacks in the data fight. I believe the strategy that worked for him in the regular boss doesn't work as well here. Or it was like the other way around. There's like a strategy.
Keep rolling.
There's like a strategy for him that works more on the data fight than the regular.
Looks like it did okay.
Rolling.
Looks like it did okay, guys. It looks like it did okay. I think it's working, guys.
I'm trying to remember. I'll have to go look into that later because.
But
Time to shoot you. Pew pew.
Pew pew.
You shouldn't have betrayed us, Jesse. Why do you call me Jesse? Come on, McCartney. Who's McCartney?
I'ma get you. I'ma get you.
Clever little sneak.
You clever little sneak.
Maybe I should move closer to you to try and hit you. Yeah.
Donald, why?
Because Donald.
I know why, Donald, but why, Donald?
He only has 30 HP.
That didn't mean you had to take one hit.
Why,
You liked it
Dolan?
the first time, here it is the second time.
Dolan has betrayed us.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I do get what you mean, but at the same time, they do still track his ass pretty well. The fact that that worked as well as it does. That worked pretty good too. Huh. What do you know?
Got you now.
I'ma get you. I'ma get you.
Clever little sneak.
You clever little sneak. Setting you up. Yeah, hitting you up. See now, he's basically because of where his health is at. Every time he basically hits revenge value, he just does this desperation attack.
You know, I remember there's something interesting with him because of the way his damage.
Yeah.
Because of the way his damage works, there's one of his rapid shooting attacks. Wasn't it once more would actually let you survive that?
No, his rapid shooting more or less all counts as a single combo, and I've seen people ride through multiple waves of it at one hit point. It's time for the question of the day, my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how many of you that played this game, if you did decide to do the data fights, had trouble with the Syax fight because the point Curzon was trying to make is true? his fight in the data area is notorious for being difficult because his berserk meter can fill up incredibly fast. However, like a lot of the bosses in this game, he is super easy to stun lock using fire magic, but I will always argue that fire combo extension and stun locking is more of an exploit or an oversight in the way the game works, because one of the best ways to play this game is to more or less circumvent the revenge value by spamming fire magic to give you a ridiculously long combo that adds almost no points to the revenge value. So I wanted to know if anybody that attempted to fight the data fight struggled with Syax, because he can be incredibly difficult. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shield for a minute if you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media. That really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope I will see you all next time. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody.